a woman named Andrea Brainerd. And I had to do some research to find out her first name because she was just Mrs. Brainerd to me. My friend Diana's mother and the leader of our Campfire Girl troop. The result of all of this was that I got to go to middle school and high school with friends in an environment in which it was okay to simultaneously be smart and a girl. I went to Brown, where I met my husband, and to law school. And none of that was really in the plan originally. So, you know, the simple act of Mrs. Brainerd giving the admissions officer our names and addresses on a piece of paper changed the entire trajectory of my life. And honestly, how could I not pay that forward?
Because so much has been given to me. There is nothing that has happened in my life that someone else didn't take steps in order to make sure that I was able to do it.
Part of it's just instinct. And over the years, I've just developed this instinct that when I see an injustice or I see someone suffering, it's almost like an out-of-body experience that I have to help them if I can, if there's any way.
Ultimate gift to receive is being able to help someone who really needs whatever support you're able to give.
When you serve others, you're always surprised by the joy you can receive from simple gifts.
It sounds kind of utopia feeling, but I truly believe that we are here to help take care of each other. It doesn't matter what your job title is or what that role is. We all serve a purpose to help somebody else out there in our community.
Education is a big part of what we believe to be important in that way, and I spent a great deal of my time volunteering for young people to have that opportunities that have been presented to me, and I do believe that education is the key to success.
I think I've been so blessed in my life to have a lovely family and great friends and coworkers and of course a wonderful career at Florida Blue. And so I'm just really blessed and feel the need to make sure that I do pay that forward.
The thing that amazes me is just the small ways we can pay it forward. I remember being on a rush hour bus in Chicago, and some lady got on and only had a $10 bill. And she, the bus driver wasn't going to move, and she said, "Does anybody have change for a 10?" And a gal in the middle of the bus stood up, said, "Here's a bus token." And we moved on. And as the lady came back to pay her back once she got her change, the gal said, no, someday I'll need a token.
That's when people do extraordinary things because they're no longer considering their own success or failure. The primary goal is no longer about themselves. And when we are following God's call in that way, we're capable of miracles.
I look at this as doing what God put me on this earth to do. He surrounded me with 3 generations of women who were all affected by breast cancer. And so I was highly influenced into pursuing that career and helping other women not have to undergo what my family members did.
When Florida Blue started our foundation back in 2001, we were looking around the state for those clinics and programs that most effectively served the uninsured and the underserved. We were so lucky that we have visionaries in our community like Dr. Burt and Dottie Dorian, who started Volunteers in Medicine Jacksonville.
I think Volunteers in Medicine fills a huge void in this community and also provides a great opportunity. The first thing it does is, with its mission of taking care of the working and uninsured, what we end up doing is the people that work 2 and 3 jobs but don't have insurance, we provide good health care for them, and they can keep working.
Many don't realize that there's a significant part of our community that doesn't have any access to health care. It all comes out of pocket, if at all.
The beauty of it is seeing the willingness and the joy coming from the volunteers that I've met. Again, that exchange that goes both ways in the whole giving back of the community. So it's a beautiful story, and one that I think needs to be loud and clear to the community. And hopefully this is going a long way toward that mission.
I work in healthcare, so I see patients every day who come in for medical need through our emergency room. And to know that there's a place that we can connect these people to, where they can connect with a primary care doctor. They can have a place they can go to on a regular basis for care and really create a relationship. That is so important.
It is a lifeline to those working uninsured who really need a medical home.
It creates a society of well-being. I first learned about volunteers in medicine when I joined WGA and got involved with the grants team. I had an opportunity to read about so many different organizations in town, and I was so impressed with the model.
They are there to support and to provide health care to our working poor.
So it just fills an incredible need in this community to not only help people get preventative health care, but to maintain good health habits.
Volunteers in Medicine provides much needed health care to hardworking patients, and this really fills a need in our workforce, keeping them healthy and in our community.